My brother announced at Thanksgiving, Mom and Dad are moving in with me, not you. I said, perfect. Then I canceled the care facility I'd been paying for, and his smug face turned to panic within 48 hours. My brother Trevor has always been the golden child, star quarterback, married his high school sweetheart, 2 perfect kids. Meanwhile, I'm the single guy who never settled down. The disappointment. At Thanksgiving, Mom mentioned needing more help. She's 72 with arthritis, Dad's 75 with early dementia. Getting harder for them to manage alone. Trevor stood up like he was giving a toast. Actually, Karen and I have been talking. Mom and Dad are gonna move in with us. We have the space, the kids would love it. It just makes sense. Everyone looked at me, waiting for my reaction. I smiled. That's perfect, Trevor. Really generous of you. His chest puffed out. Well, someone has to step up. Be the responsible son. That comment, like a knife. But I kept smiling. What Trevor didn't know is that I'd been paying for a premium care facility for the past 8 months. Sunrise Senior Living. $6,800 a month. Full medical staff. Activities. Meals. Transportation. Mom and Dad were on the waiting list for a 2-bedroom suite. They were next in line. Suite opening January 1st. I'd been planning to surprise them at Christmas. Show them the brochure. Tell them they'd never have to worry about being a burden. But Trevor wanted to be the hero, so I let him. Friday morning, I called Sunrise. I need to cancel my parents' reservation. The coordinator was surprised. Mr. Hayes, they're scheduled to move in 5 weeks. Your deposit was $15,000. I understand. My brother's taking over their care. Cancel everything. I lost $5,000 of that deposit. Non-refundable. Worth every penny to see what happened next. Sunday dinner at Trevor's house. Karen pulled me aside in the kitchen. Her smile was tight. So when your parents move in, we'll need to convert the playroom. That's about $8,000 in renovations. Okay. And Dad's medications are $940 a month. Mom's physical therapy is $300 a session. Twice a week. Right. Plus we'll need to install grab bars, a wheelchair ramp, probably remodel the bathroom. Another $12,000. I nodded. Sounds like you've thought it through. We have. And obviously we'll need help covering costs. It's only fair you contribute half. There it was. How much are we talking total? Karen had a spreadsheet. Actually printed it out. Initial costs around $35,000. Then roughly $4,200 monthly ongoing. That's a lot. Well, they're your parents too, Nathan. Trevor's providing the house and doing all the daily care. The least you can do is help financially. I pulled out my phone. Showed her the Sunrise cancellation email. Timestamped Friday, 9:47 a.m. What's this? She asked. The care facility I'd already arranged. $6,800 a month. Fully staffed. Medical care included. I canceled it Friday after Trevor's announcement. Her face went white. You were already paying for a facility. For 8 months. They were moving in January 1st. 2-bedroom suite. But Trevor wanted to step up, so I let him. Karen's voice went shrill. You canceled it? Why would you do that? Because someone had to be the responsible son. Trevor said so himself. She marched into the dining room. Trevor, we need to talk. Now. I heard the argument from the kitchen. Karen's voice getting higher. Trevor's getting defensive. The kids asking what was wrong. Trevor came back looking pale. You were really paying $7,000 a month? Yep. For how long? 8 months. Would have been permanent once they moved in. That's over $50,000. But who's counting? His jaw tightened. Why didn't you tell us? You never asked. You just assumed I wasn't doing anything. Karen appeared. We can't afford this, Trevor. I told you we couldn't afford this. Nathan will help financially. Right, Nathan? I stood up, grabbed my coat. You wanted to be the responsible son. This is your chance. Good luck with the renovations. Trevor called Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Left voicemails about family and responsibility and needing my help. I didn't call back. Friday, Mom called. Trevor told us about Sunrise. Honey, you were really doing that for us? I was. Can you call them back? I called Sunrise Monday. The suite was still available. I paid the full deposit again. $15,000. Mom and Dad move in January 1st. I'm taking them to see it next week. Trevor sent a text last night. You made me look like an idiot. I replied, no. You did that yourself when you assumed doing nothing made you the hero. Some people volunteer for glory. Others do the work in silence. I know which one I am.